5-year-old Kadijah Saccoh was raped and killed in Sierra Leone in June. A family member in charge of taking care of the 5-year-old and her sister is accused of the crimes. Protests followed, and policymakers are now grappling with how to address gender-based violence against women and girls. Kadijah's father said he believes sexual abuse of minors is permitted and rarely punished in the country.
My daughter's story is very, very sad because in my country, rape have become, acceptable in family setting.
President Julius Maada Bio last year declared rape and sexual violence a national emergency. At the time, the country had more than 8,500 reported cases of sexual and gender-based violence per year. But activists believe thousands of additional cases go unreported.
These despicable crimes of sexual violence are being committed against our own women, children, and even babies. Some of the fatalities are as young as 3 months old. 70% of the survivors of this traumatic experience are under the age 15.
Since Bio's speech last year, the country has strengthened its Sexual Offences Act to allow for a maximum punishment of life in prison for someone who rapes a child. It also created a Sexual Offences Division of the High Court to make sure sexual assault cases are prosecuted swiftly. Most recently, a hotline was created to report sexual abuse cases. Still, advocates say the problem persists.
One of the reasons why I think the numbers have not come down is because, quite honestly, numbers came up because more people were confident coming out to complain about these issues. Reporting increased. But the numbers have not increased insofar as successful prosecutions as against the number of claims that are being made.
But lawyers representing clients who have suffered gender-based violence, also known as GBV, say the call center for victims should deal with other forms of violence against girls and women, like domestic abuse, in order to address deeper societal issues. In March, the country made progress by overturning a ban on pregnant girls attending school or sitting for exams.
We thought that it was a very discriminatory measure. Obviously, there was like girls that they became pregnant and they were punished. They were sent out of a school, while the boys, the men that they got them impregnated, they carry on with their normal lives.
The murder of 5-year-old Kadijah Saccoh has galvanized a simmering women's movement against what has been a problem in the country for a very long time. Salam Solomon, VOA News, Washington.